Hello students, welcome to U.S. History 101, a 6-week survey course at Truth University in the United States of Embarrassment. I will be your instructor, Dr. Allen Goodfun. Let me review the syllabus with you. In week 1, we cover POTUS, the President of the United States, an orange-faced creature by the name of Donald J. Trump, who achieved 34 felony convictions prior to coming into office for defrauding the people of the United States. As a businessman, he successfully bankrupted more than 6 businesses and achieved legal judgments against him for tax fraud, business fraud, and committing SA. Moving on to week number 2, we covered the Secretary of State, a diminutive man by the name of Marco Rubio with little hands. He's a Cuban immigrant who proudly supports the illegal anti-immigrant policies of the current regime. Moving on to week number 3, we have a blonde bimbo. Week number 3, we have the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, who happens to be blonde and heads up the Department of Justice and is a little bit confused about the 3 branches of government, legislative, executive, and judicial. She believes the judicial branch reports to the executive branch, eliminating all checks and balances, and this suggests that the President of the United States could commit any crime that he wants without legal consequences, and he's already committed quite a few. So let's move on to number 4, a tight pants wearing woman by the name of Kristi Noem, who heads up the Department of Homeland Security. She's frequently seen sporting a hunting vest, carrying a rifle. We know that she knows how to use that rifle because she once shot her wire-haired pointer puppy named Cricket. This week, she had her purse stolen from under her while she was dining at a restaurant and being protected by the Secret Service, who report to her. Inside that stolen purse were $3,000 in cash, credit cards, identification, and a badge granting her entry to the Department of Homeland Security and who knows what other government buildings. But let's move on to week number 5, a disturbing one here, where we have an alcoholic, a former alcoholic, maybe. Anyway, his name is Pete Hegseth, and he heads up the Department of Defense. Prior to that post, he never managed more than 24 people. In addition, he was let go from a couple positions for his lack of leadership, and most recently, he has participated in 2 security breaches where he shared classified government and war information with civilians and with the journalist over a Signal app, a non-approved, hackable app. He makes no apologies for his actions, but he does blame it on Joe Biden. Moving along to the most troubling, the head of the Department of Health and Human Services is a man by the name of RFK Jr., a former heroin addict who once said a worm was eating his brain and who used to put rodents in a blender for sport and entertainment. Take down his name, RFK Jr. During his brief time in office, he's managed to insult the autistic community and caused a great spike in the measles epidemic by telling parents that measles vaccines cause autism. As a result, a couple children have died of measles. There are more than 800 cases currently in the United States. There hasn't been anything like this in decades, and it's all thanks to a former heroin addict, RFK Jr. And that is our survey course.